In this video, I'm going to be explaining you as a beginner coach, this is exactly how you should be creating your offer. Now, here's the thing. 99% of people who want to become online coaches or who are beginner level online coaches, they have literally no clue how to create an offer. And because they have literally no clue how to create an offer, they actually never get to scale. All right, so this is why I'm going to be sharing my screen now, and let's get you to create your coaching offer. Perfect. So number one, most coaches don't know how to create offers. They literally go, I'm a fitness coach, I'm a mindset coach, I'm a relationship coach. But if you tell me you're the relationship coach, I have no clue if you are serving guys or girls, or what are the specific solutions that you're providing to specific problems, like any guarantees you have. I've literally no clue about anything if you tell me you're a fitness coach. If you tell me you're a health coach, what the fuck does that mean, right? That's not your offer. Your offer is not, I'm a fitness coach, I'm a health coach, I'm a how to make money online coach. That's your niche. Most people who want to become online coaches, most people who are online coaches, they know their niche, but they're everything to everyone. And that's why they never get to scale, okay? So that's why they never charge as much money as they want to, and they never scale to becoming a full-time coach. This is why the offer is literally where it all begins. Now, let me give you a quick rundown of everything we're going to be covering in this video. Number one, we're going to figure out your target avatar. Number two, we're going to find out the problems of your target avatar. Number three, we're going to create solutions to all of the problems that the target avatar actually faces. Number four, we're going to add a guarantee to our offer. And number five, we're going to bundle everything up together so that your offer is ready to launch. Let's first of all cover step 0, which is finding out your target avatar. All right. If you're everything to everyone, you're literally nothing to no one. You have to solve a very specific problem as an online coach to a very specific type of person. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 examples here. One of them is literally my example, like my business. One of them is a fitness example. So you actually understand this, because most people, like 90% of people who want to become online coaches, don't even fucking make past the step 0. They never even decide themselves like a target avatar even, okay? So, number one, do not be, I'm a fitness coach, I help people lose weight. Because if that's the case, you can be helping literally everyone. Like, how long does it take? How much weight do they have to lose? What's the guarantee? I have no clue about what you do. When you say, I'm a fitness coach, I help people lose weight. B, I help dads over 40 to lose 20 pounds in 6 months, or I keep working with them until they do lose those 20 pounds if it takes longer than 6 months. That's a gazillion times better offer than saying, I'm a fitness coach, I help people lose weight. When you say, I'm a fitness coach, I help people lose weight, there's teenagers, there's babies, there might be fucking overweight babies who need to lose a little weight, and you might be a specific coach for that. I don't know what you do. And if your target avatar doesn't know what you do, what do you think is going to happen? Will they buy from you? Absolutely not. They won't buy from you, okay? For example, I'll give you guys the problem that I personally had myself here. I used to help people make money online. And because of the fact that I built 2 businesses online and they were both successful, they were both coaching businesses, I knew how to basically start most businesses. If you go to a successful entrepreneur, if you ask advice on another business model that he has never done himself, he still will give you some good advice. Why? Because he probably knows other people who've done it. He has seen videos about it. He has heard about it, right? He knows a little bit. I used to help people with service-based businesses like video editors, script writers. I was also helping coaches. I was also helping people who do dropshipping. It was like I was helping everyone for anything. Why? Because I was good at online business. But that's why I wasn't helping massively to people. So I switched my niche from I help people make money online to I help beginner coaches who already have got their first client, minimum first client, but they're trying to scale to 5K a month so they can quit the 9-to-5 job that they hate. I went from this to this. Can you see how much more specific I'm becoming? Why? Because when I target this, if I run an ad, if I make content for this person, he's gonna be like, oh fuck, that's me. Like, this is literally me. I'm a coach, I got 2 clients, and I'm trying to scale my business to 5K a month, and I have a job that I'm working, and I want to quit that job and do this shit full time, and I don't know how to. Looks like this guy's literally doing this content for me. Versus me being, I help people make money online. When you help people make money online, it's such a vague term. When you help people, I heard this. I help people have a better mindset. What the fuck is that? What the fuck do you do? Who is the target avatar? What's the specific outcome they're getting? No clue. I literally heard this on a call. The guy just said to me, he was a coach. He didn't have any clients. Shocking. He told me, hey bro, I'm a mindset coach. I help people get a better mindset. It's not that mindset coaches don't make money. I know a couple of mindset coaches that make more than $100,000 a month. It's that this guy had fucking no clue how to have an offer. Okay? Now, how do you decide your target avatar and how do you decide which problem you want to solve for them? Now, number one, when you're deciding your target avatar, there needs to be two qualities that they have. Number one, they need pain that needs solving. And number two, they need to have the ability to pay for your coaching. I've talked to a couple of young fellas, right? And these guys wanted to become fitness coaches. And they were like 18 years old. And they wanted to coach their younger selves, which was like, let's say 15, 16, just getting into the gym. And I told them, bro, you're right when it comes to the pain. These people do have the pain to buy something, right? They want to get into the gym. They want to look jacked. They absolutely do have the pain. But do you think they have the ability to pay for your coaching? Do you think they have the money to pay for your coaching? And the answer was no, because these people who were 16 were broke. And if you're targeting broke people, if your target avatar is broke people, then you won't be making money. Guys, honestly, when my target avatar was I help people make money online, I was talking to a lot of guys who were in high school who wanted to make money online, but they had obviously no income coming in, so they couldn't afford my coaching. Right? That's why now I'm targeting people who already have a job and they already do a little coaching on the side, but they want to scale the coaching to $5K a month so they can quit their job. So they, even though they might not be rich obviously, they do have finances to pay for the things that are important to them. When you're deciding your target avatar, pick people who have the ability to pay, but they also have a huge problem, huge pain that needs solving. Don't work with teenagers. The only way you can get through that is if you have such a cheap offer where you don't do anything for them. It's like maybe a course you're selling and you can sell a shitloads of it in terms of quantity, then maybe you can make it happen. But if that's not the case, if you're trying to actually get like a good change in people's lives, just don't target people who are broke. That's it. Before we get into the next step, you should have thought about the specific target avatar that you want to help, as well as the problem you want to solve for them. Okay? Look at my example, look at the other example I gave, and before you move to the next step, first figure that out, then move to the next step. And then we can actually get started, and we're gonna go over the step number one. And the step number one is writing down all the problems of the potential client, of the target avatar that you have. All right. Now, I could give here a lot of examples. I chose to give the example of my own business because I think that's what I'm the best at, right? So I'm going to give you guys all the potential problems that you currently might be struggling with as someone who's a beginner coach, as well as these are the questions, these are the problems that I thought about when I was building my own program. Okay. So all of these things that are seeing right now, right? All of these questions are literally questions and things that beginner coaches really struggle with. And these are the things that I solve in my program, right? I'm just going to go through all of them. If you want to grow a coaching business, then here are the things you might be struggling with. How to create your entire offer. It's kind of like what we're covering in this video, but you got the point, right? As well as how do you price this offer? How do you find leads who are a good fit for your coaching? How to get those leads interested in working with you specifically, right? Why you? And why should they work with you? Why should they give you money? How do you convince them to hop on a call? Like they are, let's say, Instagram followers that you have. They came through a content piece that you made. They came through an ad that you run. How do you get these people to actually hop on a call with you? What's the exact messaging, right? And as well as how to incentive these people and how is the follow-up system that you can use to get these people to show up on the call. Because in most coaching businesses, these fuckers literally book like 10 calls a week and 5 of them don't even show up. And they can only close one. And by the way, even if you're closing one client out of 5 calls that are showing up, you can close 4 clients in a month. You're still probably making 5K a month. Like even those bad scenarios, you can still make 5K a month. But still, look at this, right? How do you get people to hop on the call? And then how do you get people to actually buy on the call, right? How do you get people to actually buy on the call? What's the right way of doing a sales call? What's the right way of pitching your services? And then, most probably, even though you might be good at making a presentation, telling people about what you're doing, these people are probably going to tell you no. Why? Because when you're selling, especially a little high ticket, 80 to 90% of the time, you will get the answer no to your face. Why? Because people don't want to buy expensive stuff, generally. And then, how do you objection handle them so that you can turn that no into a yes? Okay? How do you objection handle them to turn that no into a yes? On top of it, possibly one more thing is, how do you create a coaching service so good these people actually never leave, so that you don't have to constantly get out of your own way to get clients and new clients and new clients and new clients? You can have an existing client base that are all paying you what you're worth and they're not leaving you, so that you have a consistent income coming in and you're making the money that you want. These are a couple of them. Actually, we have so much more of them. That's why my offer is so powerful. There are so many problems that my target avatar is facing, and these are literally some of them. What you should do is you should literally write down everything they're going to face, right? So that you can actually help them solve these problems to get to the dream outcome. Now, as I wrote here, there's probably more than the ones above. These are the problems that we are going to solve through our offer, and so that our offer is actually covering every possible problem that our dream customer might face. Now, what I have realized is most people, they don't even do this step at all. They have no clue. Most coaches, they have even no clue that they should do this step. They're just blind. That's why if you're watching this video, you actually will be a couple of steps ahead of them, right? When you do this step number 1 even, you will be a couple of steps ahead of them. And I'll be also showing you how to get 20 steps ahead of them in this video as well. And also I show you with my entire Instagram account, with my entire YouTube channel, how to get 100 steps ahead. You got the point. So, at the step number 1, I need you to write down and think really hard on all of the possible problems that your potential prospect is going to come up with. Every single one of them. And what happens is you will write a good portion of these, and then you will start coaching people. I teach coaching people for free in the beginning to get testimonials type of thing. And when you're coaching people, you will realize that there's actually so much more than these. And you'll also add these to your bundle. And when you add these to your bundle, that's how slowly but surely your offer gets insanely valuable. Now, step number 2. In the step number 2, we're going to be creating our solutions to match all of these problems. You probably wrote down 10 to possibly 20 problems your clients, your prospects will be facing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste them here to the second step. And we are going to create essentially solutions to all of these problems. And when you're seeing here, this huge thing you're seeing here right now, it's literally all of the problems, maybe not all of the problems, but a good portion of the problems that my clients and my prospects face with, and all of the solutions that we came up with to rebuttal these problems. Okay, I'm gonna run you through all of them. Basically, I'm giving you a deep rundown of how my offer looks so that you can understand why I've done what I've done. Okay, so the problem number 1 was how to create your offer. And the way I solve this in my program is I literally go on a one-on-one call with the prospect, and I literally create their offer with them on call one-on-one. Like, boom, solution like this. I don't give them a PDF to solve this problem. I literally hop on the call with them one-on-one, and I solve this problem for them. I create their problem. I create their literally offer with them. How do you price your offer? We have, because I've worked with so many people, we have the best pricing system that is already figured out for them. They only need to run the system in their business. So they don't have to think about what to price. We already have the proven systems because I worked with 50 plus coaches in the past. They just need to run the systems in their business. Problem solved. How do you find leads who are a good fit for your coaching? All right, we have proven systems on how to get new leads, which has worked for all of the clients that I worked with in the past. Imagine a couple of solutions as systems we have created. And all of these solutions, 50 of my past clients worked through all of them, and all of my 50 clients got results for them. If I said this to you, now do you believe that we actually know how to get leads, how to get people who are interested? Yes. What we do is we just give you the systems, and you get to implement these systems in your business, and you don't have to think about anything, you don't have to learn anything, it's literally just working for you, okay? Now, how do you get these leads to become interested in working with you? Again, we have frameworks on how to nurture the leads that you get, so they can go from cold leads who kind of don't know much about you. They might have seen you in like a content, you might have messaged them, they might have seen you in an ad, but how do you get these people to become warm so that they want to work with you, right? We have the proven systems. I've run them myself. I've gotten amazing results, and my clients have run them. So you get the exact same system, you just run it in your business. That's it. Next, how do you convince these leads to hop on a call with you? Let's say you have these leads who are also a little nurtured, they're a little warm. How do you get them to hop on a call with you, right? That's the problem. We have messaging guides on the exact messages that you need to send to these people so that they go and book these calls with you. Like my booking rate from the people who are nurtured to people who are booked, it's insane. And I'm going to give you the exact same messages that you should be sending. And I'm going to help you customize these messages to your niche. So it's not that it's the exact same message for me. It's like literally customizable for you. And you will send them and you'll book calls. Problem solved. Now, after that, when people book the call with you, how do you get them to actually show up on the call itself? Right? That's the question. How do you get them to show up on the call itself? Now, we have frameworks on increasing show-up rates. I can tell you my numbers. In the last 2 months, we've gotten 92% show-up rates to our sales goals, which is unheard of in the coaching industry. Literally, it's unheard of in the coaching industry. I'm going to be teaching you every single thing that I do that gets me to have such a high show-up rate, as well as I will be personally building your show-up system with you. You just have to run it. Like, it's going to be a checklist that you do, and you just have to run the system. And as long as you do the things that are on the checklist, your show-up rate is going to be insane compared to average beginner coaches. Okay? Next, how to actually have the sales call the right way and pitch your services. Simple. We have a sales script, okay, that I have literally crafted and perfected over the last 200 plus sales calls. I found a average script in the beginning of it. My coach gave me an average script, and then I used that script and I changed it slowly but surely for the last 1.5 years, over 200 sales calls. And all of my clients are using the exact same sales script that is customized for them. I hop on a one-on-one call with you, and there's a script that we use, the template. We customize it for you so you can run it. And with the sales script, the close rate of my clients compared to other coaching businesses, it's crazy, bro. My clients close so much better because other coaches, they have no fucking clue. And these guys know the exact sales script to use. And next problem, how do you handle objections, right? When someone tells you, hey man, great shit, but it's very expensive, I can't buy it. How do you handle that objection? Average coaches, they only sell their products whenever they get a yes. But my guys, like the people who I work with, they have an entire checklist of, I think 33, 34, let me check, 30 plus, yeah, 33, 34 different objections that I have personally faced. And I literally broke down in video format as well as written format, right? They get this guide on step-by-step how to handle every single objection they get. So I will give you all the objection handling that you need. So if someone tells you it's too expensive, no worries, it's a close. Just do the objection handling, you'll close the client. Imagine how powerful that would be. And on top of it, after you do your objection handling, you send me your sales call recordings, and I actually one-on-one hop on a call with you, watch your sales recording, tell you what you've done wrong. Imagine how powerful that would be. On top of it, how do you create a coaching service so good people actually never leave? I've created 2 frameworks. These are the things that I use in my coaching business. People who start working with me, they never stop working with me. Why? Because our shit is very good. And I teach you how to get your coaching business to be actually so good that people would never leave you. So on top of it, you get to contact me 24/7, and on top of it, you get one-on-one calls with me and Q&A calls if you're struggling. Okay? Now, when you think about this, can you see how we have created all of these solutions to all of the problems our target avatar is going to face? Literally, we created all of the solutions to all of the problems that our target avatar is going to face. Literally. And because we have done this, what happens is people who hear about what I have to offer, hear about my offer, they're like, fuck, that's exactly what I need. So if you're a beginner level coach and you want to get to 5K a month, you might be looking at this because you're probably my target avatar. You're like, fuck, that's what I need. This is how you create your offer. You write down all the problems that your prospects are facing, and you write down all of the solutions, and then you match them. Now, after we get into the next step, there's actually one big warning that I have to give you guys, right? That is one big warning I have to give you, which is customize it before you templatize it. Now, you might have no clue what this is. But here's what that means. So if you're an online coach who has right now 3 clients that you're working with, and in the past you had like 3 more, so you got like 6 people of experience in the past, plus the current ones in total, you won't be able to do the second step in the way I showed you because you don't have enough experience. So let me tell you this. You have seen that I've created guides and frameworks for everything, but that's only because I already helped 50 coaches already. I worked with 50 people. And if you're just in the beginning, that's kind of like not what you should do. So in the beginning, when I was working with these people, I did not have any systems, I did not have any frameworks, I didn't have any guides, nothing was automated. It was literally me hopping on a one-on-one call with a prospect, hearing what the problem is, giving my solution, hearing what the problem is, giving my solution. That's why it wasn't scalable. It wasn't scalable. But that's okay. If you're in the beginning, if you don't have 50 people's worth of experience, it's going to be difficult to create these frameworks. So what you do is you work with people one-on-one, you customize your offer for people before you templatize it. Now, if you're a beginner coach, and if you're not like, bro, I don't know how to actually create like all of these things that are so good that everyone can use them, who's my target audience, now you're realizing that you need to collect a lot of experience by working with people so that you can create an amazing offer. Like, you can't create an amazing offer for your target avatar before you worked for them. Most people don't get this. Why? Because you don't know what they're going through, you don't know the problems, or you know some of them, but not all of them. And that's why the offers that you make are not too powerful. Like, what do you think about my offer? Literally everything I went through in step number 2, compared to someone who's like, I'll teach you how to make money online. Can you see the difference? Like, this is what we do here. And that's why your offer needs to be so powerful, okay? So, number 1, your target avatar is so important because you can't create an offer that's amazing for someone if that's not your target avatar. Like, if you're like, I help everyone, you can't create an offer for them. Because if you're helping everyone, your offer is going to be like just touching everyone a little bit. Like, it's not going to be like fully for someone. It's going to be like a little for everyone. Your offer needs to be specific to one target avatar. And number 2, you should start with completely customized for everyone and learn how to coach people and then templatize your processes. For example, how do you determine the deliverables? People ask me, Ahmet, how many coaching calls should I have in a week? Should I have 1? Should I have 2? And should they be 30 minutes, 1 hour, 45 minutes, 90 minutes? Well, what should they be? Honestly, the answer is it doesn't matter. What matters is the person who is working with you is getting results. In the beginning, you need to give your 100% to get someone to get results. In the past, 1 year ago, if a coach started working with me, I had to create everything for them to get results. Why? Because I wasn't that good myself. But now at this level, I can literally give them everything. Even if I don't talk to them, they'll go to like 2, 3, 4K per month minimum. And I still give them one-on-one support as well. So in the beginning, you need to give people your 100% so they can get results. And then slowly but surely, you need to decrease the amount of percentage that you give to them while they still get 100% the results. So I was like, how do I get people to 5K a month? In the beginning, I was fucking building their business for them. And then I was like, okay, can I templatize this? And when I templatize this, do they still get the 100% result? Oh yes, they do. Perfect. Now it's templatized. So step by step, you make something scalable. Okay? Because if you don't know how to make shit happen, you can't make this scalable as well. That's why it takes a little bit of time until you make money. So your goal is to get your clients results. If you're a beginner coach, hop on 1 call a day if need to be. Because you're coaching a lot of people, because through coaching a lot of people, you learn what's needed and what's not, so that you can templatize your process. Okay? This is a warning because I don't want you to be like not knowing how to help someone, but then trying to templatize the entire process. Not gonna work. And now we are at step number 3. And the step number 3, we're gonna be creating our guarantee for our program. Without a guarantee, in the beginning, especially if you don't have a lot of testimonials, it's going to be really difficult for you to sign clients. Like most people, they go like, nobody owes you shit. No, nobody owes you shit. Here's what I've realized. If you can't get people results, they should not be paying you. You need to be someone who's actually, fair. If you coach someone, right? You're a fitness coach. You coach someone, that person doesn't get results. Don't get their money. If you're a mindset coach, you work with someone for 3 months and they don't get results. It's not their fault, it's your fault. Because you are the coach. That's why they paid you. And that's why when it comes to giving people a guarantee, I'm so cautious with this because I'm like, I need to tell people if you don't get results with me, you don't have to pay me. That's it. And this should be the case for your coaching, your program as well. Now, the reason why people don't buy is simply because they don't believe it's going to work for them. And if they think they won't get the end result, why should they buy from you? Why should they pay you money, right? A guarantee is what makes an offer believable and attractive. Now, there are many types of guarantees. There are money-back guarantees. I wrote here 2 of them only, money-back guarantees, as well as I'll keep working with you until you get the dream outcome guarantees. But on top of it, there are guarantees such as if you don't get this result, you get this. If you don't get this result, you get one-on-one workshops with me until you get the result. If you don't get the end result, you get this. Like, there's different types of guarantees. But 2 of the best ones are money back, as well as I keep working with you until you get the dream outcome guarantees. These are the most ones that I like, okay? I'm going to give you 3 examples of them right now. Number 1 example is, let's say you're a fitness coach who helps dads over 40 to lose 20 pounds in 6 months. And if those people don't lose the 20 pounds in 6 months, even though they did the workouts you gave to them, even though they followed the diet, let's say, right? What happens is you give their money back. Why? Because in this case, they did literally everything you told them to do, the diet, let's say, the training, the rest, and they still didn't get results. That means your program sucks. And if your program sucks, then you give people the money back. Now, this is your offer. This is your business. You get to decide whatever you want. You get to whichever guarantee that you want. But put something which gets the risk from the prospect and puts the risk over to you. Imagine this. If you sit down and you're like, bro, I have to get this guy in shape or else he's not going to pay me because there is the guarantee. That should be the situation. Like, you should not be thinking, okay, this person paid, we're done. No, it should be the case of, bro, this guy started working with me. I need to get him the results or else, like, I'm going to be working for basically free. And I don't want to work for free. So I have to get that person results. That's why you pick people who are only your target avatar. You don't want to work with every single person, okay? The reason why some coaches or some programs are scams are because they work with everyone, they accept everyone, and they don't get results for them. What you should be doing is the complete opposite. Don't work with everyone. Only get people who are your exact type of people, and then work with them to get them the results. That's it. Now, I'm going to give you 3 guarantee examples, which one of them I already gave. I want to give you the second one, which is mine, kind of like. And this is, I help online coaches scale to 5K a month, and I will work with you until you scale to 5K a month. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Can you see how attractive this guarantee and offer sounds versus someone who has a fucking course on how to make money online? I'm literally telling you, hey bro, I will work with you. When you look at my results, do you believe that I can get you to 5K a month? It should be fucking obvious. Just check out my Instagram stories. I know I can, right? And if you believe that, then if I tell you, hey bro, I will work with you until you get to 5K per month, until you get to that level, then the offer becomes insanely attractive. Why? Because if they literally start working with me, there is no way they won't get to 5K a month. It might take a little longer than average people, right? If that person is slow, if that person is not working on the business, but they will get there. Eventually, they will get there. Guaranteed 100%. Or they keep working with me until they do. Imagine how attractive that is compared to other offers. Another offer, right? Another guarantee. I help guys quit drinking. I will work with you until you are 3 months fully sober. And by the way, when you give guarantees, objection handling becomes so easy. Objection handling becomes so easy. Why? Because you can literally say, hey, if all this does is get you to quit drinking and become minimum 3 months sober, is that worth it? And they go, yeah, if that does that, then it's worth it. And you say, yeah, perfect, it's guaranteed. And if that's not the case, I'll keep working with you until you get to that result. How does that sound? Close. If you can put people to a guarantee, bro, it becomes so easy to close. And also, you force yourself to get good. And you forcing yourself to get good is extremely important in this business. Because if you don't get good, then you just won't be making the money that you want. Okay? That's it. And here we are at the step number 4, which is the last step. Bundle it together. Your offer is ready. Now, in this step, this is gonna be like a very short step. This is literally where we copy and paste Three things. Number one, we copy and paste all of the solutions to the problems that we have, which is kind of like the biggest one. And after that, number two, we write down the deliverables that we have, which are the how many times they can see you, how long are those calls, and also what support do they get. They get 24/7 WhatsApp support, and maybe they put them into a Slack community, whatever you want to do. And also number three, your guarantee, which is I work with you until you get to 5K a month, or just keep working with me until you do. So when you bundle these three together, you basically have created your offer. Now, when you watch this video, can you see the difference between a coach who is saying, I'm a fitness coach, I'm a mindset coach, I'm a health coach, and that's all she wrote, versus someone who went through this entire training and created the exact offer that they're supposed to? Big difference. Now, the question on your mind is probably, how do I price more offer? The question is probably, okay, I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, then now the next step is basically pricing this offer. We have another video on the channel. Either you are coming through the YouTube funnel, which means you are a YouTube subscriber of mine and you are right now watching my YouTube videos, then you can find this video on my channel easily. And if you are on Instagram and you found this video through Instagram, what you do is you go to my story highlights, and on the story highlights, we have one story highlight that says free training. And on that one, you can find the one that is about pricing. And if you find the one that is about pricing, that's the next video that you should watch. Okay, that is going to teach you how to price the next offer that you have. Now, if you are an online coach who already has 1-2 clients, you're kind of getting started with this, and you want to scale this to 5K per month. You want to get there eventually, right? You want to get to 5K a month. And instead of getting there in fucking 2 years, you want to get there in 3 months, if that's what you want to do, right? Reach out to me, send me a DM. This is exactly what we do. I'm actually showing you how my offer looks like in this video. If you're on Instagram, just shoot me a DM and tell me, hey Ahmed, how's it going? I want to get to this end result. I'll help you. And if you are on YouTube, then you can check out the links in the description. We have some stuff that you can check out there as well. I hope you have an amazing day, my friend, and I'll see you in the next video.